These large-scale wall paintings tell the stories of people and relationships. And they brighten up even the most drab of places. They all carry the signature of one woman, Alice Pasquini. She's one of the few female stars on the international street art scene. Her work has long been on display in galleries, but she prefers to paint on walls.
A wall is not something more than a canvas. A wall has a story, colors, people living around, and working in my studio on a canvas give me inspiration. So to work on something have already a story, like a wall or recycled material, that's making me feel more inspired.
Pasquini sprays and brushes masterpieces onto walls all over the world. But most of her work can be found here on the streets of her home city, Rome. The artist also finds her models on the streets, just people and their day-to-day lives. She captures these fleeting moments in her sketchbook.
What is moving me more is the things that will not change in 50 years, you know what I mean? It's something that's universal. And in this way, every time I'm traveling around, I have the confirmation that the feelings are not changing from, Moscow to Singapore to Sydney.
The artist has a studio in the artist's district of San Lorenzo, where she creates paintings, illustrations, and commissioned works. She discovered her passion for graffiti while studying classical art. It was also a way of protesting against the elitist art scene.
I was upset because as a young student, most of the time I was going to see an exhibition, I was feeling stupid because I was not understanding. It's not about feeling from the stomach, it's something about brain. I went into the street as a reaction of all this, and because I was liking to paint since I was a little girl.
Whether it's a wall or a canvas, people and relationships are at the heart of all her work. Pasquini enjoys painting women the most, depicting how they really are, without stereotypes.
Parents and society propose us a character. It's already done. We have to respect this character, so we have to be kind, not so much curious, not running around too much and not doing noise, while all the girls are curious and irreverent and.
During her project called Under Layers, Into the Wall, Alice Pasquini worked with a photographer to explore the new world of 3D street art. She created these model walls in preparation.
To transform a bidimensional paint in a 3D project, I had to divide on many, many levels. These are only 4, but in reality it was 7 plus a background.
By wearing 3D glasses, viewers could immerse themselves in the art at this exhibition in Rome earlier this year. This direct contact with the audience motivates the artist to carry on painting in public spaces.
Each one of us is seeing in a different way, and this exchange was happening in the street, the people telling what they were feeling, explaining to the others.
This idea of exchange also inspired her work at a refugee shelter in Rome. Earlier this year, Pasquini transformed the stories of young migrants into wall art. The artist has very modest aspirations for her work.
I think at the end the history of humanity is full of art. It's the history of human beings. So we need this. I can't change the world, but can make it a little better, So.
And Alice Pasquini does just that, making the world that little bit better, wall by wall.